I am back with another video, and today we are just going to let up as high as possible because we ain't trying to lose another tournament. We're already halfway through and I'm sick and tired of not advancing past round 1 or round 2. So I'm opponent against Bar006, looking at the team, vein-inducing team with a Quandon, vein threatening, with a Felthorn, Barrascuda, and Tornadoes. It's obvious here. So I'm going to lead off with Hydreigon because he does have Pelipper, and now I'm going to lead off with Quandon because I'm expecting Pelipper to come in. He goes into Barrascuda, whatever, but I know he's going to go for close combat, so I'm just going to switch out into Mandibles. I see that's at 40%. That's ridiculous. I know he's going to switch out into his Pelipper, so I'm going to switch into my Quandon. Expecting that, but he actually switches into Felthorn. I'm going to do knockoff. I know that's going to do a lot of damage, so whether or not he goes with Vox or whatnot, he goes with Power Whip, which is a really smart play, as that is able to knock me down very low. As here, I'm just going to go for Nasty Plot, expecting his Pelipper to come in because he wants to save his Felthorn, I'm pretty sure, for something. But he actually stays in, and he goes for a knockoff. The knockoff from a Raspberry, that doesn't mean anything. I'm just going to go for a free Dark Pulse, able to knock him out. As now that's one less threat. He's going to go into Pelipper 100% guarantee, and that's going to be a free, basically free Dark Pulse. Here he goes into Tornadoes. He goes to Focus Light. He missed, unfortunately. I do hit him with a Draco, knocks him out. He's probably mad about that, but it is part of the game. He goes into Pelipper. I'm just going to go in for another Draco. I know it won't kill him, but I just want to do as much as possible while I'm still here, because he does have that Basculin, which is really threatening. So I am not trying to lose here. I don't know what he's going to lock himself into, so I'm just going to go with the safe move and go into my Mandibles to see what he's going to lock himself. He goes a flip turn. He does get rock hammer damage, but he is able to freely switch into his Quandon, I'm pretty sure. Yep. I don't want to give him that SD advantage, so I'm going to go for foul play. He's going to hit me, but he's going to be hit with the Rocket Helmet, so at this point I don't mind. He dies too. I'm going to go into Slowpoke here because I do carry Trick Room, so Trick Room is going to help me out a lot, especially since this guy might have Swift Swim. As he's probably Choice Specs. Hopefully he doesn't have Grass Knot. I don't think he carries Grass Knot. He does carry Grass Knot, so I just spoke ahead of myself. I go for Sidekick. Here I'm expecting him to maybe switch his moves, but I don't know. He's go to this guy. This guy, I think he's gonna lock himself to close combat for sure. So that did a lot, as you can see. But I do get paralyzing, which means I have a chance of being faster than him. I move for Vox here because then that would just definitely knock out his Pelipper. But he goes to another CC, it would knock me out. At this point, I'm just going to go for that to Pelipper. I'm going to trick him here because I'm expecting him to bring his Pelipper, not his Seismic Toad. And at this point, I do think that I'm going to win the game because I'm going to go for. Actually, I kind of give him an advantage because his Bastion is paralyzed, which means he could be faster than my Mamoswine. But he goes in back to this guy, and this guy, I'm going to switch up into Hydreigon, expect him to go for Grass Knot. He goes to Hydro Pulse, so he locks himself to that move, as that's a good play. But I'm going to knock him out with a Draco Meteor because what am I? I'm not Scarf, and he is what? Scarf. So I go for Draco Meteor. Surprisingly, he's faster, which is weird. But he does miss. I do miss the Draco, and then he gets paralyzed, and then he hits me, and then and that seals the game. So I actually win this first round, which is quite surprising, quite fast. I mean, due to hacks, of course, the Focus Blast and all that. But I'm gonna go to another opponent, which is Carbine Blade. Look at his team. Jolteon, a very new team. Look at what the hell is this? Aptovest, Aureus. Yeah, I don't even know what these Pokemon do. But let's just see how I fare against him. Let me see. I think the best is to Leo with Mamoswine because a lot of his mines are actually weak to me. He goes to Aureus. He might have Freeze Dry, which is very threatening. But I'm gonna go Earthquake. I don't care. I don't think he's faster than me. He's 236. I'm 258. So unless he's Scarf, so he's not gonna do that. And I should predict that. But nonetheless, I think this gives him a free opportunity to just go for U-turn. He goes to Body Punch, which is smart. But I'm gonna go for Stuffed Rock. because a lot of his minds are actually afraid of that unless they have heavy duty boots, which I honestly just figured out that it prevents Pokemon from getting hazard when switching out, which is pretty cool. He goes to Landorus. I'm going to switch out into Slowbro. He goes with Weather Ball. What the hell? Very interesting, very interesting. I gotta give props where props is due. My guy, he switches out here as he goes in Jotia. He's not Jotia, I'm not going to take that well whatsoever. He's probably expecting me to switch out, so he's not going to, go switch out into Mamoswine, expecting that. So I'm just going to let him think that, as I'm going to go for another Skull. And yeah, he got burned. Here, just in case he wants to go for Roost or Fire Blast, knock him out. He goes back to Jolteon. Here he probably thinks that I'm going to switch out, which I am, but not to Mamoswine. So he's going to go Shadow Ball. That's going to do absolutely nothing. I'm going to Stealth Rock since his Curve Knot is out of the field, which means there's no Defogger, and he's going to be really hurting from Rocks. Long term, he goes into Landorus U-turn on my Slowbone, great move. Go to Oris, which has Freeze Dry. I'm pretty sure so I'm going to switch out into Register as he just goes for Rocks, very smart. I don't think he's going to want to switch out, so I'm going to go for Iron Head, but he does switch out, so he's just going to take more damage from Rocks, so that's fine with me. He goes, I'm going to go into Mana Buzz here as I expect him to go for either U-turn or Earthquake if he wants to stay in. He could take more rock damage, so this is looking real good for me. This guy, I don't know what he's going to do, but I'm expecting to be special, so I'm going to switch out into Registeel as Registeel seems to pose a lot of threat to this guy. But he goes to the Fiscus Ren, which is very bad. So I gotta watch out for this guy. Hydreigon can take anything from this guy, so I think I could freely just go for Draco here. I have no reason not to. Fiscal Ren, that reminds me of that other guy, that Dracovish? Yeah, Dracovish, which is still banned. He goes to Fiscal Ren, he crits Guard, he crits me, it's a good job on that. But that's okay, as I'm just going to, since I know he's locked, since he is fested my Hydreigon, I'm going to go for Skull on his Hydreigon. He is not looking too good because he's going to go for Draco or whatever, but I'm going to also Roost as he goes for Nasty Plot. I think I lose at this point. He goes for that pause as I could just go for Foul Play. He goes another that pause, knocks me out. I'm going to go to Mamoswine. Should I make that big play? If I make that big play, it might be bad. Nah, I'm not going to make no big plays. I should have made that big play. So he is part rock, so I don't know if this is normal, but it's not. Let's see. Hopefully he doesn't have Freeze Dry. If he does, I'll lose. So I'm going to switch out as he does have Free Dry. Yeah, not looking too good at all. So I'm going to go back to Mamoswine, expecting him to go Free Dry. I shouldn't do anything. I'm going to go Icicle Crash as he goes to Landorus, and I do knock him out. He goes to this guy. This guy is a huge threat. So this guy is really good, honestly. Hopefully I can live this. I'm going to trick him. I do live it. Thankfully, honestly, I go for Sidekick. Should knock him out. So it's really down to my Quandon. That's what it's down to. It comes down to Quandon. So I'm going to hit him with the Skull, knocks him out. Yeah. So he goes to Hydreigon. And I'm just going to switch out into Quandon, expecting him to Roost. Which he does do that. I'm going to Crabhammer, and unfortunately I do miss here. As he just stop pulse and knocks me out. So, very unfortunate, very unfortunate, very unfortunate. Again, Hacks got the best of me, but I believe I could have won. So I don't think I have to change too much per se, but I did lose that round nonetheless. So let's just go for another battle. Hacks happens. That doesn't mean that I should switch my team. Unless it's without Hacks, then I might switch my team. But anyways, my next attendant, Dr. Big Bird PhD. This guy had the PhD in being Big Bird. Looking at the team, very threatening as well, but we're not trying to waste time, so let's get it. He goes in Latios. I go into Mamoswine. I don't want to take a big Draco. He could live anything, so I'm just going to switch out. Let's see what it does. He goes into a Shufu, and then Shufu anything from him. So I'm gonna switch out into my Slowbone, expecting close combat, something like that, which he does do. I'm going to go for Skull. It should be able to hit anyone and go for Burn. Let's see, what do you want to do? So yeah, I burn his Latios as I go into register as he just Dracos me. I'm going to freely set up a rock. Um, as he just switches out into Landorus. Landorus doesn't do anything. I'm going to switch out into my Slowbone, expecting him to also go for rocks. As I think he does do that. No, he goes for knockoff from my lefties. But at this point, I don't think he can really knock me out. He goes for rocks here. But now he takes a big skull to the face. I'm going to go for another skull, expecting him to maybe U-turn out into his Tyranitar, and the Tyranitar traps me maybe. Let's see. He goes for Earthquake, hoping to knock me out, but doesn't knock me out. I'm able to knock him out. And that's a goodbye, Landorus. He goes to a Shufu, so I'm assuming he doesn't have it. But a Shufu that has nothing on my Mandibuzz, because my Mandibuzz takes hits like nothing. He goes Third Strike. He took 3 Arcane Helmets from that. Let's see what else. He goes for Surgeon Strike again. 2 Surgeon Strike knocks me out. Basically, I go into Quandon here. I don't know. Aqua Jet just knocked everyone. No, I don't think it's Aqua Jet is smart because I felt like he was locked into Surge Strike, so that wasn't smart. Nonetheless, the mistake is a mistake. He goes to deflog. He knows that he's hurting really bad from deflog. I'm just going to Draco here at this point because all his mine cannot take that well. All even his Tyranitar actually took that really well. Never mind. So the fact that he took that really well means that he got a Sandstorm to help him with the defense, and then he got the Sandstorm, like I said, and Assault Vest, I believe. So I should be able to live the Stone Edge. As I'm just gonna go for EQ because I should have just went for it. Honestly, I'm playing way too safe. So I think he's gonna Volt here. Probably not. He's probably gonna Heat Wave. So I'm going to Hydreigon, expecting that. Now I'm going to switch back into my Landorus because. Not Landorus, Mamoswine, because my Mamoswine is going to predict him to send out his Tyranitar. Yeah, I'm predicting him to go into Tyranitar. Pretty sure he's going to go to Tyranitar. So he actually decides to boost, and that's fine with me because I believe I am faster. So I'm gonna go through Icicle Crash here, knock him out. Perfect. He basically wasted that turn. Here I believe he's gonna go for close combat. So I'm just gonna switch on to the Slowbone. Hopefully I can take that. He goes for Rude Turn. I shouldn't have done that. Darn. So he did it to knock me out. Good for him. Good for him. He switches out into his Latios. I'm just going to go into Mamoswine. Mamoswine should Ice Shot everyone and knock them out. The only thing he has is his Tyranitar, but at this point, Tyranitar to Ice Shot not going to take that well. Yeah, so he stays in, knocks out his Latios. He goes into a Shufu. A Shufu has Surgeon Strike. Surgeon Strike is probably going to come. He's faster. He goes to close combat, made that smart decision. As I'm just gonna go into my Mamoswine. I have to make that obvious play because I don't want to close combat to face. So he's gonna go to Nidoking. Nidoking did not take the ball whatsoever. He goes into a Shufu again. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for Surgeon Strike. He goes to Aqua Jet. At this point, I think I'm going to actually plot just in case he wants to stay in. I'm going to Flash Canyon. So this guy is a great player. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, boy. Not gonna lie, you're a good player. Not even gonna lie. So at this point he lost because what I'm gonna do to Earthquake him, he dies. I'm gonna Earthquake No, I'm going to switch out in case he wants to go for awkward. No, yeah, I'm not going to switch out. I'm going to just earthquake on his Shifu in case he wants to close combat me. Because why not? So I'm going to earthquake. He's faster no matter what, but yeah, he awkward jets, and at this point he loses because I also have awkward jet on my own, and I am bandit. So bye bye. So GG to him. He was a pretty good player, very good player actually. Props to him. So 2 out of 3 games so far. So let's get one more bout in, so I could get 3 out of 4 games, which is 75%, which means I pass in the exam. You want to pass, so I need to pass. I can't have a 66%. That's like barely passing. 66. Yeah, I can't do that, man. So I need to play one more game just to get that ratio high and my percentage high too. Look at my opponent team, very threatening with Sylveon. I haven't seen Sylveon in so long, but let's get it. Mammoth Swine versus Tapu Lele. He's probably going to go for the safe move and go for Moonblast, not Focus Blast. If he goes for Focus Blast, props to him. But he's gonna go for like Psychic or something like that. So here's a perfect opportunity to just go for rocks. He is probably gonna switch into the Agon, trying to get his own rocks up. I'm already telling you what I believe he's gonna do. Anyways, he's going to decide he's probably gonna default that. He was SD. SD is not a great play because I do have foul play. And I could take that bullet punch. What? How is that bullet punch going past Psychic Terrain? That does not make sense. If you guys know, leave in the comment section below because I don't feel like researching. Anyways, he goes into kill him, and my man kill him is trying to scare me off, because that's like Game of Thrones, you know that those powerful thing. But what is this? There's Earth power with hidden power with Life Orb. And I shouldn't have sacked him out that early because honestly he has Tapu Lele, which is really powerful. Anyway, I'm going to switch into my Slowbone here just to try and chip him off a little bit more as he goes to Earth Power. And I'm expecting to go for Freeze Dry next, not Roost, hopefully. Don't be like that. Oh, don't be like that, man. Why you gotta be like that? I'm going T-Wave in case he wants to stay in. Damn it. Here I'm going to go to Mammoth Swan. I think I could live anything. He does. I'm just going to Earthquake. I don't think he's going to go for his Gyarados. So Earthquake does 80%. He knows he's not going to want to stay in because he's going to die to rocks. He goes to Flash Cannon and just knocks me out. What? Tell me how that happens, man. Kieran is just a beast. I don't care what you say. Kieran's a beast. I don't think he has Defogger, so he's going to stay in and go for Aqua Jet. Knocks him out. Man, not going to lie, man. That Kieran was a beast. And now the threat is here. And I can't really do anything as I'm gonna go Mana Buzz. It's just Moonblast knocks me out, and this is really bad. I'm gonna Trick Room here. He probably don't care about Trick Room. He's probably like, oh, I'm just gonna hit you with a Moonblast all day, every day. He switches out. Not sure why he switches out. He goes to Aguan is no threat to me. I just score, knocks him out, man. Offensive Slowbone for the win. He goes in Gyarados, and this is perfect for me because he doesn't have the other Gyarados with the thing. He tried to go for D-Dance or whatever he does. Knock him out because I took advantage of the Psychic Terrain. That's what you get. He goes back to Tapu Lele. Now he realized, oh, this Slowbone is not a threat. I could just knock him out, but I'm just going to sack my Hydreigon because I want to make sure. See, I don't even live that. That just means he is Choice Specs, really powerful. So I needed my Slowbone to be in great health as I plan to go for Trick Room here. I'm going to Psychic here, 29%. He wishes. I'm going to Psychic again as he just tried to hit me with the Mystical Fire. I want to take advantage of that thing as he goes to Mystical Fire again. I'm going to Grab Hammer, and he freaking goes for Protect. And I go Crab Hammer 100%. But the problem here is that he still has this guy, which is powerful. And I know I can't live that. Go for T-Bolt. That's so much. And I'm going Slowbone here, but I do lose because that's a Choice Spec. Yeah, that has to be Choice Spec. I go for Scar. Don't knock him out. So unfortunately, I do lose. So it's a very good game, man. Very good game. So I'm actually failing grades. Well, what is it now? 50% right now. So I don't want 50%, so I have to go for another one. So looking at that team, actually I should have analyzed that team so I could know what went wrong. But let's just go with this battle. Let's be more careful now. Definitely my team's 50-50, which means it's not that good. Something had to change. But the other guy hacks me, so I guess it should have been 3 out of 4, if I'm being fair, technical. But looking at his team, Vayne, of course, he's probably gonna lead off with the guard chump, so I'm gonna lead off with Mammoth Swine. I see the leader of this guy again, this fish, and this fish is powerful. So I'm just going to go for Slowbone in case he wants to go flip turn. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for a flip turn. Yeah, so he goes into flip turn to Pelipper. He's probably just going to U-turn 2, going to Felton maybe? Tornadoes. He goes in Tornadoes. But he didn't take that side hit well whatsoever. So here, I could definitely take a Hurricane, I think. But he goes into Felton here, and Felton is going to take that. It is not going to take that Fly Blast that well, even though in the rain. But let's see. Yeah, that's 41%, so not that well. So here, I could definitely switch on move. Yeah, I'm gonna switch on move. I'm gonna Skull here, just to fetch some burns. I do get the burn, thankfully. He hits me with Power Whip. This is perfect, because here, I'm going to go for another Skull because he knows that, yeah, I know if I'm best going. So I burn his Kingdra, and his Kingdra might be mixed attacker, so that might actually work out. Here he goes into, wait, this goes into Surf, and that does way too much. Ridiculously too much. Yeah, no one could really live that, so I'm gonna have to take it, be a man, you know what I mean? Here I'm going to Hydro Gun. I'm gonna ask you plot here because he needs to rain up, so that means he's gonna have to send out a Pelipper at some point. He might psych his Ferrothorn. I don't think he's gonna go into Garchomp. Garchomp is faster. I don't think he's gonna go to Barraskewda, so he's gonna psych his Ferrothorn as I predicted. He's gonna have to send him out his Pelipper if he wants his basket. If he wants to get the Swift Swim. So without pause, knock him out. He could go to Bastion right now. But he goes into Garchomp, and I'm scared of Garchomp because I'm not faster. He goes to Outrage, that's at 40-something%. I'm just gonna boost here as I'm actually gonna knock him out actually because it's perfect. Yeah, just so he's no longer a threat. He goes into Tornadoes. His U-turns, takes a rock helmet damage. He goes into Pelipper, as I expected. I'm going to calm down myself because I want to take advantage of this opportunity to go for a knockoff. Knockoff does a lot. Took out his damn Fox, which he can't go for that anymore. He's going to switch out. U-turn, switch out into what we can do. Probably that Baskin fish guy. Probably his Kingdra. I think it's Kingdra. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense for him to bring in his Tornadoes, especially since I have Aqua Jet. He doesn't know I'm Scarf. So he goes to Kingdra, big threat. I don't think he's gonna lock himself into Surf. Why would you lock himself into Surf? He's probably gonna lock himself into Draco. So I'm gonna switch out into a Hydro Gun Lemdai. He could go for Draco all you want. Hydro Pump is a huge risk because he can miss, but he never miss, of course. I'm gonna go into Slowbone. Slowbone is not gonna take this well whatsoever. So what I'm gonna do is, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to sack someone. So I'm gonna sack my Mammoth Swine. As he goes to another Hydro Pump, does big damage. I'm gonna trick him here. It's my only opportunity. I have 5 turns. Hopefully I'm good. So I go for Skull here because Psychic did a lot before. I believe so. Yeah, it does a lot. He goes to Hurricane. Now I'm just going to switch on move to Psychic because I know that's safe. Unfortunately, I am confused, so I really have to hit through this. No, and then he hits me through it. Okay, so he wins. There's no way he won. I don't have to knock off. Yeah, knocks him out, and then knock off. He's probably gonna bring up Pelipper. Pelipper, yeah, knock off, and then he says to. Oh wow, he's slow. So this is perfect actually. Not that I will win because he has Kingdra, knock him out, and then he got that basket in for full life. So there's no way. So okay, so if I'm analyzing my team right now, so I dropped down to 14-19, which is pretty bad. Honestly, any of my opponent team that you saw could be used in the tournament. I believe rain is possible. I believe everything else is possible. So I lost 3 times out of 5 games. One was hacks, which I guess doesn't count, but I'll count it. And looking at my team, my biggest fear is definitely rain. Even though I do have Silver and Quandon. I forgot the other matches, but if you guys watch till the end, here's why I'm gonna actually help. Let me know what you think my weakness is, and give me some suggestions on what mons I should add, just to get you guys participating. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end. As always, thank you, and I'll see you on Friday for another video. Peace.